Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is Ramajet here. This is day 10 out of 90 of the videos that I'm doing for the opportunity to put up. You know, for those who are following along, I'm also doing this physical opportunity to get in better shape. So if you're catching up, if you're following along, my push-ups, doing probably more push-ups now than I probably have in the past 4 to 5 months. My running, I'm running more now than I probably have in the past years. Just getting back in this shape. It's funny to me when you haven't done something in so long, it takes a little time, it's very sore, very difficult to begin with, but when you see that result, when you see that progress, it gives you a new level of rejuvenation. You're just inspired to do much greater things because you've seen results, you've seen, your improvement, and it's very exciting. So also, I'm having difficulties with my pull-ups. I know I was doing them this way, so I got to switch them up and do them various ways. There's more than one way to accomplish something, and if you realize that, it's not just in the physical nature, it's in absolutely everything. So if you're having difficulties in something, try it a different way, and you might definitely get a better result. So, the topic of the day is sincerity, and I'll start off with myself. 2 years ago, I was a very insincere person. I was cynical. I was thinking, those who are at the top in any corporation probably sold their souls at some point in time. I was a very bitter individual. And because like attracts like, you always find something to complain about, you always find something to be bitter about, and then you use all the excuses not to actually improve yourself, but just to stay doing what you're doing. And then of course I had a conversation with my mother, and she said, I just want you to be happy. Regardless of what you do in life, be happy. And of course, that's my mother. I took her advice. I dedicated myself to become happy again. My mentality at that point in time was, how can you help someone else from drowning if you can't swim yourself? So let's not, be around those who are bitter as well. Let's try to improve ourselves and step forward. So what did I do? I started working back out. I started listening to books and reading these books that I read as a child or more of as an adult, but apparently it didn't resonate enough for me to continue forward. So I was content of not thinking outside the box. I just mosey along throughout school, mosey along throughout life, until I got to a point that I realized I was truly bitter. And that's when I actually started listening to these books again, started reading these books, getting online, doing blogs, contacting with people in BIM, Big Idea Mastermind, and I realized like attracts like. When you're happy, other people will see you as a beacon of light, because understand that regardless, actions speak louder than words, and when you're happy with what you're doing, you are then able to inspire others to do other things. So regardless what you're going through, let's take that action. In your gut instinct, there's something that you're not doing that's going to make you that much happier, something that you're waiting for, something that you're thinking about. When this happens, I'll do this. When I get a little bit of money, I'll take an opportunity, or I'll start working out in the beginning of the new year. No, you know what you're supposed to do. Take action today. Start doing what's going to make you happy in the long run. And I guarantee you it's going to be much beneficial, because when you are doing what makes you happy, even though those other people may not want to do exactly what you're doing, you become that North Star, that beacon of hope that other people can look towards and go into that particular direction to also help themselves. So this is just the thought of the day. I hope you can understand it and relate it to yourself. And I definitely approve this message, and I'll see you next time. Peace.